So I'm hearing it's where you're actually moving it is, and the people that are involved in it that's creating some of the uncertainty here.
Yeah, that's most of it is true. I'm also just concerned about the area in general. It's just, I don't know, it's new. It's not exactly what I expected as I don't know, just a change, graduating college and just going to go here, go out west, and somehow I'm ending up in Virginia Beach. Not that that's bad, but it's just not quite what I had envisioned for myself, so I'm not sure if I'm kind of doing this for him or if it's something I should do, for the relationship, or if it's what I want to do, and so there's all that going on.
Okay. So you're having some conflict really about this decision to move in with him, and the change about what your plans were that perhaps you had a few months ago?
Yeah, that's definitely true. I mean, I'm living with him now, and I feel like he'd rather be here just for job opportunities, things like that, and so I feel like he's been kind of doing these things for me or for the relationship or whatever, and I feel like I should reciprocate, but I don't know if I'm being selfish or if that's just, basically that's just all confusing to me right now.
Okay. So you're having lots of confusion about this decision?
Yeah, that's it. I guess it's just, I guess it also kind of stems from just a lot of different things about going back to school, and I kind of put that on hold a little bit, just, until next year as opposed to this semester. And I guess I feel like maybe being in Virginia Beach would be a little bit more stagnating than I had anticipated doing.
So it sounds like the plans that you made for yourself have changed, and you feel like in some way they're stagnating or slowing you down or keeping you from progressing.
Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I'm wondering maybe if this is what I need to be doing, because I felt myself kind of holding off on doing applications and things like that, and coming up with reasons why I should wait, and I don't know if that's because, I feel like maybe I should be just going with those feelings anyways, and I'm just not ready for it now, and so I just kind of think I either would have been in grad school already, but now I'm going to be just kind of doing the same old thing I'm doing now, but just in a different place, and a place that doesn't really thrill me to death, but maybe I'm just not giving it a chance yet either. So I don't know. I'm gonna feel like I'm going in circles.
Yeah, it sounds like it's a very confusing situation. I have a lot of different feelings with it.
Mm-hmm.
Have you tried writing down your feelings just to see the pros and cons of things? I kept my mouth shut as long as I could. That was.
So I kind of like that because I feel like I needed something to kind of just jolt me out of. I don't know where to go with it. Really. I just keep I'm saying the same thing over and over. Almost it's like, I guess maybe it's not good either. But I was waiting for you to maybe even give me an opening to go with or something.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, back to the the regular session.
So you're feeling bad about everything, it seems like, associated with this move, the decision to not go to grad school, to move in with him and to continue doing what you're doing compared to perhaps where you saw yourself a year ago looking forward.
Yeah, I think that's true. It's just a matter of deciding. It's just difficult to know what I want to do to go back to school for. So I finally just graduated from regular, college, my undergrad degree, and that was kind of like, that's done. And I'm like, oh, what am I going to do, So I need to go back to school because Lord knows I don't want to be a waitress forever. And I guess I'm just trying to figure out what I really actually want to go back to school for. And I feel like, I guess there's opportunities here for me to find that out. I don't know, maybe it's me putting this whole, Virginia Beach is practical. There's a lot to, there's businesses here and there's places, I get jobs at and there's a lot going on in one respect, and be economical. I wouldn't be paying for rent and living as a mom would be very, probably a good thing to do. Then there's the other side, it's kind of like, I don't want to do that, I just want to go somewhere else and take off. So I guess there's also just sort of I guess what I consider would be best for me, or what I just really want to do.
Mhm. What I think I'm hearing is that you have a conflict through about doing what you should do and then actually doing what you want to do.
Yeah, that's exciting. That's kind of true. I mean, that's kind of always the way it always has been for me, sort of. If I'm going to go do what, I should do, or what my parents think I should do, or if I'm just going to go do whatever. I always kind of end up doing whatever, so I'm kind of, I guess that's maybe what my conflict is I kind of in the back of my mind know that I could end up doing something totally different and just kind of, excuse my language, but kind of screwing up that whole situation I've kind of been setting up. And I guess I'm just kind of wondering if that will happen or not, because I just don't know.
So you're wondering if you do what you want to do, if that would then screw up the relationship, which you think is what you should do? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, that's exactly right. So it's just, it's hard for me to kind of decipher because I just don't really know if I'm going to kind of just, I have no idea. And one respect, I'm still planning kind of all this, and it's all plans are being made and all this stuff, and I'm kind of like, ooh boy, if it doesn't go according to plan, that could not be good. But, so yeah, there's that guilt, but I don't know. At the same time, I don't know. I just don't know. I'm at a loss.
Yeah, really sounds like you are at a loss.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds like this has been going and around for a while.
Yeah. And it's just lately it's been getting more sort of definite. I sort of, at one point, it was this kind of back and forth, and I was like, okay, that's it. I'm going to go to Virginia Beach. December, I'm there, And so I think because I actually made that sort of decision, I'm kind of like, what I do? I'm kind of just thinking about it and wondering if I should have been that specific about it when I really don't know if that's what I want to do. So I guess, I don't know. I just feel like I should be more honest with this person I'm going to be moving in with than I have been.
So you had the sense that you should be sharing this with that person.
Yeah. Sounds about right. But it's I feel so bad because the person gets so excited and want to like bust this little bubble.
So I hear you don't want to hurt this person, but yet you feel like you have to share some of this for yourself.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of like sort of a false enthusiasm, if that makes any sense. But not totally, just partly. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just sort of gonna play it by ear anyways and see just how I feel about it all at the time. It was still a month or so away. It's not like I can pretty much go or not go. I don't know. Sounds about right.
So you're just going to play it by ear, could you tell me about playing by ear?
I guess I just mean that I'm not going to worry over it too much. I'm just going to kind of see how things go down at the beach and just kind of, I guess my opportunities are definitely limited there, considering it's a resort town and winter's coming. It's not the best place to be money-wise. And then I guess to see if, kind of look at my other options more realistically and see if anything else would pan out that would be more exciting or appropriate for me to do. And if not, I kind of consider Virginia Beach to be a place to fall back on.
So you're thinking about, you say you're going to be looking at some more options?
Yeah. Now I am. Sounds good. Thank you. Let me see that myself.
I thought I heard you say that you're going to be.
No, exactly. I'm just kind of hearing myself talk like, all right, I'll go with that. That sounds good, I mean, which seems to be the best way of going about it, actually, since I'm really not sure one way or another.
So it also seems like Virginia Beach is there as like a safety net as you're looking at the options?
Yeah, I think so. Although I feel like if I just kind of I don't know, if I push it too much, the offer could just be reneged totally. Like, that's it, sick of you going back and forth all the time.